So, August's mini update between seasons has just released, and with it we got events, a Pirate Emporium refresh, and some more cosmetics. In this video I'm going to be looking at the new Pirate Emporium stuff which I've bought, all of it to show you guys, so let's just get straight into it. Okay, so let's just start off by just going in there, completely buying everything that is new. Obviously not the whole Emporium, that would be just a tad worrying, and already I can see some new things. So, first up we have the Condemned Captain Monkey, a monkey that looks like it's dressed in the style of Davy Jones. Looks very cool, can't wait to check that out. Then we have the Davy Jones costume set, we're kind of expecting this, if there's a monkey. And then we have the weapon set for the Cursed Ferryman, because this whole set is called the Cursed Ferryman stuff. We have the full ship bundle, non-collector's parts, and then we obviously have the individual collector's figurehead and the collector's sails like usual. We then have the free Chef Kiss emote, which looks very, very nice. Probably going to be using that. We have the Summer emote, 499 ancient coins for 4 emotes. Pretty good deal, and are all related to summer, messing around with fruits and things. And then last but certainly not least, we have the Macaw Bright Belly Bundle / Summer Bundle. Comes with the Bright Belly Macaw and the Macaw Sea Dog outfit. Very nice, good deal for 649 ancient coins, considering it comes with an outfit as well. So now we've bought all of it, let's go and check it out. But before we do, I almost forgot, they've also brought in the ship section, a new category of just assorted ship parts. Now they say this, but actually it's just ship pieces from previous season passes, so you've got the Silver Skull sails for example, and also the Black Phoenix set. I won't be showing these off because they're old cosmetic. Okay, so firstly we have the normal Cursed Ferryman ship set with the normal parts, and so no collectors. It does look a really nice ship set and one of the finest. We're focusing in on the sails and the figurehead. The sails look average for non-collectors, so does the figurehead. I feel the sails could have been done a bit better because they look like something in Outpost stores you might get. And then the figurehead as well, a little more pizzazz maybe for an Emporium cosmetic. I get it's coming in a bundle, but still. The whole ship set looks really nice. You've got the hull, the green, and they've captured a good job of making it seem like it's been underwater, but also keeping the Sea of Thieves style. You can see all the different shades of green like moss and just like reefs and seaweed and things. On board you can see the cannons look very, very nice, and they look easy to aim with, which I'm really happy about, because often Emporium cosmetics, they can look really good, but the cannons can just be really hard to aim with. The capstan also looks really nice with the traditional octopus on it, like you see in the movies that they raise, and then when they slam it down it summons the Kraken. Looking at the helm, it's similar to the Black Pearl wheel, except it's got the little barnacles on it, and also it's just a lot nicer in general, fitting in with the green style and tone. The only thing I will say about the sails again is it's just one bland colour on the back, which could have been improved. So let's now have a look at the cannon flare. I'm excited to see this because, well, it's Davy Jones, maybe a bit of seaweed or something. Ooh, yeah, they are very, very good to aim with, as you can see here. And then firing, let's see what the cannon flare looks like. That is very nice. That's a lot better than some of the other cannon flares. Sort of what I was expecting, very seaweed-like. Looking at night, it doesn't glow, none of it does by the looks of things, which is understandable for the non-collectors, it never normally does. However, sometimes they put little tints on the hull or some of the cannons, just other parts of the ship set sometimes, but I guess this time they've decided not to do that. Okay, so moving on to the sails, these look really, really nice. They're collector's sails, they've got rags in them, they almost look 3D, they've got seaweed tangled in them, and then we move on to the collector's figurehead. This looks really, really nice. It doesn't look quite true to the original design, but it's not meant to be the Flying Dutchman, it's meant to be inspired off it. The animation and the sort of collector's part of this is the seaweed dangles and it swings around as it hangs, and it also emits water particles, as you can see at the bottom. It looks better at night, so when we'll see it at night, you'll see the water particles better. It does look just really nice in general, though. The sails, they really haven't done anything like it in the past, which I really, really, really like. I hope we see more ship sets like this in the future with the sort of 3D sails. Looking at them here, you can see it really creates an effect. At night, they don't glow, but honestly, I forgive that because it's just cool in general. You see the sails? As I say, they don't glow, but the 3D effect really makes up for that. And for the figurehead, you hopefully can see the water. I believe it sparkles a little bit for some reason, which is quite interesting, but it seems clearer to me that you can see it at night, which is interesting. But this whole thing looks really good at night with the collector's stuff, not so much with the normal stuff though. Okay, so, moving on to the weapons, we have the Cursed Ferryman sword. It's a very clean sword, which I really like, because we don't really get many of them these days. Sort of bent in the traditional Davy Jones style, and even got some holes in it, which I really wasn't expecting. That's a really nice touch to it. After that, we've got the Cursed Ferryman pistol. It's a little bit on the bulky side, but I don't mind that, because the end of it is sort of like a mouth. You'll see that with the other weapons as well. It seems alright for aiming with. As I say, the iron sight, it's a little bit difficult to aim with, but I reckon we'll get used to that. We've had bulkier pistols, such as the Sunken Sorrow pistol. Moving on to the blunderbuss and the sniper. The blunderbuss is on the very, very bulky side. I'm a fan of it though, because at the end, it's literally a mouth, so it's like, almost like it eats your opponent, the bullets. I don't know, but anyway, it's very bulky to aim with. I don't mind bulky blunderbusses, but it's not the best for competitive advantages. The end of it looks really cool, and it's a really nice design. Moving on to the sniper, this is only slightly bulky. It's sort of in the middle range. Again, the end, like the mouth, keeping up with the theme, and it's just a really nice sniper. So then we move on to the costume, the Cursed Ferryman costume. We have two costumes, one with the beard, one without. Now, I respect that people would have want tentacles, but honestly, you're not meant to be Davy Jones. It's not meant to be Davy Jones' set. It's meant to be inspired by it, and it's probably really hard for Rare to achieve that, because they would have to experiment with tentacles and calculating them at exact movements. Anyway, it's a really nice costume overall. Shame the torso's not a little bit more filled in, but just overall it's really nice. Maybe we could have got a skin tone change, because they did that with the Shrouded Ghost Hunter costume, but for the price it's very nice. The hat they've done a really good job on, and overall it's a very nice costume. Then we move on to the other costume. It's the same exact one, but without the beard. This is sort of nicer because you become Davy Jones, but not as sort of cursed, if that makes sense. It's quite interesting. Now, both costumes come with an emote, Absent Heart. It sounds really beautiful, and I get people are going to be annoyed that it's not the actual theme, but don't forget they're probably limited by contractual agreements, as well as it just not being Davy Jones. Again, you're not meant to be Davy Jones. But, as I say, contractual limitations mean that Disney just might not have allowed them to do that, might not have allowed them to have the song, which is perfectly fine. And the new one's nicer. It's their own take on it, which I prefer when Rare do their own take on things and don't just copy things. So moving on to the pets this month, we have firstly the Condemned Captain Monkey, which for some reason its render won't render in, which is interesting. It's preview. But anyway, here is the monkey. It's really nice, but the beard just doesn't work in my opinion. Love the idea, love the monkey, but the beard, especially by the nose, just doesn't seem to work. It's a really cool monkey overall, and I do like it. It's a capuchin, I believe, quite small. Maybe you should have made it a Barbary or something more big, purely because it's just a little bit small. But it's nice. It's a good addition, but it's not my favourite pet in the store. Then we also have the Bright Belly Macaw bundle. Here's the Bright Belly Macaw on its own, as you can see here, just a standard parrot. And then it also comes with the Sea Dog costume, which is, it's a nice costume, just standard. You got the bandana on the top, and then a little scarf tied around its neck. Very, very nice overall, like it. Okay, so then we finally move on to the emotes. So the first emote we have is the Chef Kiss emote, like the classic Chef Kiss with the two fingers kissing it. Freebie emote, you can pick that up for complete free. Then we have the summer emotes, starting off with Banana Beauty, like a spa retreat, putting bananas on your eyes, and then just resting. Very nice. Some of the emotes they do come out with these days are quite weird and wacky, but hey, it's Rare. What do we really expect? Then we move on to Hot and Sweaty, so we see wiping ourselves with sweat coming off. And then also Smelly, as well you can see bees. It's a nice effect actually, the emote brings bees. So then we have Beach Reading. This is actually quite a nice one, I like it, I'll probably use this. And you essentially just read a tall tale book. It's quite nice. It's the definition and the description of it is, why don't you work on the next tall tale while relaxing in the sun. I think it's a really nice touch. And yeah, overall, very, very nice emote. If we angle ourselves underneath it, we can see that it's a new design for a tall tale book, which is very, very nice. Okay, so then we move on to the final emote in the set, Grogtail. Essentially, you can see you just make a grog in a coconut, and then drink it. Very nice, very good summer emotes overall. If you had to make any better ones, I don't think they could. They're pretty spot on for what they are. But finally, this is not Emporium related. This month, they are allowing you to buy 2 levels from Lorena, which only because the previous months you missed out, because they only allow you to buy them when they update, and they haven't been doing monthly updates last month. So they're basically making up for it this month, so go buy those rep levels, and good luck on Sea Dogs, because no one grinds that, like literally no one anymore. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, and if you're on here, why not consider subscribing? I do all sorts of Sea of Thieves stuff, gameplay, soundtracks, and all that good stuff, and maybe soon to be monthly Pirate Emporium updates. I don't know, this was a sort of experimental video to see how it performs. As you can imagine, these videos are quite expensive to make. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you later.